Yeah, there's something going on with the game. Like, look at this. I'm.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Campbell. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. You talk more about this new quarterback, Charles.
I couldn't see either.
You see for him taking over as the week 1 starter.
Yeah, I know. Weird.
He's produced in limited opportunities, and we've also seen that he has a flair for the big moment. 2 of his 8 wins, they came in primetime games. On the flip side, getting to know the playbook, understanding his teammates, relating to them, can he also make the most of his talents as the guy?
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Indianapolis moving the chains here on a gain of 12. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Back to Taylor on first down. With a juke. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound, ride. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the ride.
Got a man, it's Pittman. Goes it in for the Colts touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts are on the board here first in the season.
This is so weird. I'm half tempted just to skip this game, but I don't want to lose. Yeah, like, really? Who does that?
Coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. The second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have that bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to surpass that when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
B or X?
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Well, that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand?
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot?
Right where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
These two teams all tied after 1. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and 2, Grimes. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They give him a gain of 38.
Well, dialing up that play call certainly meant that he grabbed a little extra shot of courage on that one, because normally on 3rd and short, you're just trying to move the sticks, get the ball just past that line of scrimmage. Instead, they take the big shot downfield, and it pays off.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. 53 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely, pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Second down, another run with Taylor. And not much, maybe a yard down to the 23.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge. Start becoming solutions.
Again, I'm not going to be able to see anything.
Options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Now he's got his target. It's caught for the first touchdown. Mo Cox from 13 yards out, and the Colts have taken the lead.
That's the kind of throw that they're looking for right there, and that's a big reason why the management, the general manager, the head coach, they all believed in this guy going into the offseason and said to it,
their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his second of his first half, as he'll try again on first down here. Throwing to start the drive. Grimes throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Mo Cox. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7. That's the 30 to the 32.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Looking deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
That's a great job working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
Don't know why you fell, though. You would have had a touchdown right there.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. Dances by him, and he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 64 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell as the first half is winding down. And the Colts would extend their lead here just before halftime. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in week 1 this year. And it'll pit the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. You know, partner, we talked to this young man earlier in the week, and he went on and on about how his experience backing up Derek Carr for the last 4 years put him in the position he's in now as a starter.
He sure did, because he went on and on about how Derek Carr is the definition of a true professional and how despite year in and year out noise surrounding Derek Carr about whether he was a Super Bowl caliber starting quarterback or not, Carr never wavered, showed up to work, tried to unite the team, make everyone better, make himself better, and he said he wanted to be that same kind of presence now that he's a QB1. They came out with an aggressive mindset to start the third quarter, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them take more of these types of deep shots as this game moves along. They connected there. They expect to connect on more before this one's over.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. This throw caught right around the 6. And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Oh, yeah, that's a good throw right there. This is a big game for this man at quarterback. He's a QB1 to start the year for the first time in his career. And he's determined not to let this opportunity get away from him.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They give it off here to the tight end. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing. And as a player, that means an awful lot.
Taylor will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the 1st quarter, good 2nd quarter, now continuing that here in the 3rd.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps. It's consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it over, and just doing all the right things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in a team.
Yeah, been a good leadership and a good distributor. He was brought down by Kamu Grugier-Hill.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And as they come to the line, they may not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd down, another run with Taylor. Call it a gain of before there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the job.
Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Colts are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation,
here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Now again to Taylor. Oh, nice move. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
you know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Right here, right here.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Looking to throw. Grimes. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the 4th quarter. Throwing on 1st down. Grimes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. A CD there up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. To throw on 3rd down. Grimes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense.
The Colts getting another possession here on offense. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. First and 10, Taylor now. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Boy, 184 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
58, 58, 58, watch the run, watch the run.
Again, it's Taylor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
They went right back to it, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And still about 3 yards shy of the 1st as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Indianapolis, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year.
You're really going to have to work hard to get this one. Keep fighting.
As you unlock ability paths, you'll open up new ways to customize your power on the field. The X Factor, Yard, and 99 Club slots help round out your player with unique boosts.
going against my other team, the Jags.
Today, from TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's Week 2 of the NFL on
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Throwing to start the drive. Grimes. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45. Well, look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. He was creeping up toward 200 yards, thought he was going to get there, didn't quite make it, but also 2 rushing touchdowns.
And even if he only got about half those numbers this week, his team would take it in a heartbeat, wouldn't they? Because last week, he was spectacular.
They run once more with Taylor. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on the gain of 10. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
But from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on there. Heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go. But you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, back that dagger play, down that play and just finish them off right now. Because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is into him. Pressure now with 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it. And that's normal NFL football.
Down. Grimes. That was sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. That's good for 28 yards.
That's the third time on this drive that these two connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Jonathan Taylor, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Colts are on the board first here this afternoon. So here are the Colts to take over. They were able to defeat Houston last week. They lead things here as well as they try to make it 2 victories in a row. On 1st and 10, Grimes. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
It's a nice zone breaker right there. Take the tight end, move him out to the slot, then have him run a corner route versus the zone coverage, which means he's going to be behind the shallow coverage and ahead of the deep coverage. Put the ball right on him.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Grimes. Catch made here by Campbell. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice game there. This one goes for 20.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Two minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Oh, twisting away. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 13-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Hits his target to tight end Mo Alley Cox. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there. That is an incompletion for him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Got a man. It's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are able to extend their lead. So this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want. You want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm, throw the football, feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction. Right now, that's exactly what we're saying.
And we'll see if that continues. The drive starts with a completion left side. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up second down. Looking to throw. Grimes. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Back to throw. Grimes. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Mo Alley Cox. A 2-yard touchdown grab. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage?
Everything.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had 3 touchdown passes in that game a week ago. He's got 2 already here in this first half as his guys start 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Grimes looking for Campbell downfield. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
On the draw is Taylor. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Right back to him on 1st down. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup at 5. So we come to halftime here with the visiting Colts taking the lead to the locker room. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, and it's the Dolphins who have the lead in that one. Tyreek Hill, a touchdown catch in that first half. From there, we head to the Big Apple, more specifically to MetLife Stadium in Jersey to check on the Giants. And for the moment, they find themselves trailing the visiting Carolina Panthers. DJ Moore, a touchdown reception. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie, see what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And they have the lead over the visiting New York Jets at halftime. 2 touchdown passes there for Deshaun Watson. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Week 2 underway around the NFL, and a reminder that later tonight it'll be Chicago and Green Bay in the Packers home opener, the 101st season of that great rivalry. They had the 100th anniversary last year, and then tomorrow night a treat for Monday night doubleheader, Tennessee and Buffalo 7:15 Eastern, and then Minnesota and Philly kicking off a little over an hour later. They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up second and 7.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Now a leaping catch, he's got it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice game.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. When the guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try to throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
There's some space here. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor
With his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year.
and the Colts take a 3-touchdown lead.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to a loss.
Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
110 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Throwing on first down. Grimes. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass break up there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
On 3rd down, Grimes. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stares the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See who can drive the bus here again on this drive.
And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. On the handoff, Taylor.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. Zip him to the center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10.
Well, a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Here's second and a yard. Looking to throw. Grimes. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
He's been patient this entire game, waiting for the perfect moment to surprise him with a quarterback keeper. There he catches him off guard and converts his first rush of the game into a first down. Gotta love that efficiency.
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Taking the game from 11 yards out. And the Colts are on their way to a 2-0 start. So I tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here, and 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the NFL. Would you agree?
Well, they've certainly sold me as they've sold you, and I agree with you, no question about it. They won easily last week. They're on their way to another lopsided victory here. They're definitely a team to be reckoned with, and they are serving notice to the rest of the league.
And the Colts coming out now. Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final go?
Well, I certainly hope not. And I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out. And you and I, let's get to the airport.
6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. Uses the stiff arm. And some room to work. And now off to the races down the right side. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Boy, I got to say, I don't know how he made it all the way to the end zone without going down. What a run.
Absolutely incredible that was, because defensively you're taught to break down, wrap up, but in this case he didn't really allow it, and really no one was able to slow him down enough for the extra help to get there. He just kept getting out of tackles all the way downfield and found the end zone.
And the Colts getting ready to go. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. My goodness, 225 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he just continues to pummel this defense.
And this will be the last play. Right.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top speed you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Colts, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they'll return home next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they'll drop to 0-2. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.
2-0.
Travis Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And that's where I'm gonna end this one. See what's going on Discord right now. I'm just changing games again. Probably gonna go back up to ATS or Call of Duty. Don't know which yet. See what's going on. Ooh, Deadpool. Game crashed. Okay. Try it one more time. If it crashes again, then I'll just stop for a bit. Nope.
Just checking in on you.
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, just checking in on you.
Okay.
Well, I'm starting donations for one of my housekeeping coworkers
You're starting what?
as a donation.
Oh, nice.
She got $600 stolen from her
Oh,
Friday.
that sucks.
Yeah. Especially when she only took it off of her card to pay her bills the next day.
She took it out of what?
She took the money off of her card to pay for some of her bills she had to pay Saturday.
Yeah.
So, I'm starting donations.
And are you still trying to do the fundraising for me? Or was that
Sorry,
Joey?
what fundraising?
Or was that all Joey?
I think that was Joey.
Okay.
And this donation thing is just for people at my job, so I'm not asking anyone outside my job to
Yeah.
put any money in. I already got a few nurses that are gonna bring some cash for it soon, as well as I think one doctor.
Nice.
So far.
Nice.
And most of the housekeepers. Because she's like me, she usually leaves her stuff out. And she had left her bag out that day, that morning.
So it got stolen while at the hospital?
The cash got taken out. Which is weird because they left her debit card
That's
in her wallet, which was in the exact same spot as her cash that she had.
that's really weird.
Meaning someone had to have known she had cash and knew that she had nothing on the debit card.
Or they didn't mess with the debit card because,
They didn't want to be caught using it.
right.
Thing is, no one really knew she had the cash until I got here during lunch Friday. Because when I got here, I met up with her and another coworker, and we all went to the break room around the same time.
Yeah.
So,
Why do
and
you keep
she
crashing?
started looking for the cash frantically when we got to the break room, because she went looking for it, most likely to count it again, because I think she has OCD. She likes to make sure if she has something, she still has it. But I think she has like a combination of ADHD and OCD.
Oh, well.
I think she was gonna count it again. Because she had counted during that morning meeting.
Yeah.
And the thing is, she didn't count it. She didn't bring it out in front of everyone. She just had it in her bag. And unless you were sitting behind her, you wouldn't have known what she was doing. Because she could have been on her phone. She was counting it in her little bag. So the way her hands were in her bag, you could have probably thought she was on her phone during the meeting. And unless she told people that she had the cash, because I don't think she did.
Yeah.
She said she didn't tell anyone about the cash that she had, so for someone to know that she had it on her, they most likely had to have seen her with it, because a lot of people don't carry cash anymore.
Right.
So it had to have been someone looking for the cash.
Right.
And it doesn't help that the break room is accessible
To
not
every.
just housekeeping, but it's also accessible to dietary, maintenance, and materials. Because maintenance and materials like to go in there to get a cup of water, or they fix things in there as well.
Yeah.
And they use that break room. But we mainly share it with dietary. So
Are
anyone
there
has the code to the break room.
are there cameras?
Not in the break room and not near it. There's just one at the end of the hall. But you can't really tell on it if someone went into the break room.
Damn.
So, and security told her it won't be until Thursday at the very latest that they have any information.
You mean Thursday at
I
the
know.
earliest?
Mhm.
You said latest.
This Thursday. Yeah, because they told her Monday at first.
Oh.
They told her they would have information today. But they don't. So then they told her by Thursday. And it pisses me off because I know for a fact no one in housekeeping would do it because everyone loves her.
Right.
Which is why I literally have almost everyone in housekeeping gonna pitch some money to help.
That's good.
So, in night shift, none of the night shift housekeeping was even there. I'm the only housekeeper from night shift that pops up in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Which annoys me, but it also lets people know, hey, night shift ended this either. Because one, no one in night shift comes this early except for me. I like to come early just to get homework done.
Right.
Which gives me another reason to think it's someone that is okay with me. Because there's a lot of things that don't add up. You know, I like to leave my stuff out.
Yeah.
And I've been told by so many people to put my stuff up and lock it up. But I still keep it out half the time. And for as long as I've kept my stuff out and nothing's gone missing, but she's kept hers out almost as long as I've kept mine out. And yet, the minute she has cash in her wallet, it goes missing.
Yeah.
When I have $1,000 laptop. Yeah, that's how much my HP laptop was. $1,000.
Oh wow. Now with Penn Foster, do they give you a laptop?
No.
Oh,
I mean, you could ask them for one, but they don't really give you one.
got it.
I've had my laptop before I even started Penn Foster. So, I already know, that the minute I started Penn Foster, I already had a laptop, so I didn't get one from them. Now, the only other person you could ask that question to is Joey, but again, Joey already had a laptop too, so.
Right.
I don't know if they sent Joey his laptop or not, but I think Joey already had one. But yeah, you know me, I like to leave my stuff out. I'm more trusting of people than anyone in housekeeping. And a lot of housekeepers know this about me. Because every time they see a laptop out or they see a purple purse out, they know it's mine.
Yeah.
And they don't touch it. Now, I have started putting my stuff back up in my locker like I used to. Because someone's stealing $600 from a housekeeper when they needed that money to pay bills. Thing is, they have to have been cool with me because I've been keeping my stuff out longer than Sammy has. And yet, none of my things have been going missing. Like, my laptop cost $1,000, maybe even more. Now, for as long as I've had it, that money may have been lowered because it's been used, so.
Yeah.
But no one's touched it. That's the thing. For as long as I've had my stuff out, longer than this coworker whose money went missing, no one's stolen my things. And the last time someone stole from an employee at Integris was 3 years ago. Yeah. That's the last time someone stole from Integris. From someone at Integris. So, for it to start back up, somebody tells me they almost caught the person 3 years ago and they stopped. And then started back up.
Yeah.
Because that just doesn't make sense. This job goes 3 years without having something like this happen. And I have a feeling it's someone that's cool with me because, like I said, I usually leave my shit out all the time.
Yeah.
Except recently, I've kept my stuff locked up. Or if I'm heading to the cafe before work, like when I get here, I keep my backpack on me. I don't put it in the break room them until I get in there.
Right.
Which is what happened Friday. I had my backpack on me.
But that's the other thing, you don't carry cash usually.
If I want to do something and if people only accept cash, I will carry cash. Or if I just want to have some money for the vending machine. Amber,
Oh jeez.
Abby Carter, 14 years old, white female, last seen in blue jeans, black jacket, and a backpack. Suspect is Amy Payne, 43-year-old, white female, no vehicle information.
Probably the girl's mom.
Nope. Kid's name is Abby Carter. The woman's name is Amy Payne.
Could be that's the adopted mom or the birth mom or whatever.
Hang on, I didn't even get it on my phone.
Or a foster
I got it
parent.
on my work phone. What is my... Do I not have Chrome? I do have Chrome. Okay, we have Abby Carter. Athena Brownfield. They must have found the at-risk one. Because there was one that was at risk for suicide. 19-year-old that went missing and she was at risk for suicide.
Oh wow.
Yeah. She was last seen at 16979 Rainbow Lane in Kingston, Oklahoma. At 14:51, that's, 2:51 in the afternoon. Today.
Oh wow.
I just sent it to you.
Yep, I just received it.
The Oklahoma Emergency Highway Patrol has a Twitter for alerts like this, for like details and flyers for active amber, silver, and blue and dangerous missing alerts.
Mm-hmm.
The 4-year-old Athena, well, for 3 to 4-year-old Athena Brownfield is still missing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's 3 feet, 45 pounds, hair is light brown, eyes are blue. And she was last seen in Caddo County, Oklahoma. She was wearing a pink butterfly sweater and pink pants. Was wearing that last time. She was last known to be wearing that. People realize what her actual age is. Some say 3. Some of the missing persons posters say 3 years old. Others say 4. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so corrected age information. She is actually 4. But yeah. Did you look at the poster?
No.
Look at it, idiot. That's why I sent it to you. A lot of people have been going missing lately.
What do you send it to me on?
Messenger. I didn't send it to the group. I just sent it to you.
Oh.
Did you think I sent it to the group? I didn't want you getting worried. But.
Yeah. Got it.
Yeah. Oh. Missing a trash bag in this trash can. That's because there is no trash bags.
Oh, wow.
But yeah. It's weird. But back on to the housekeeper's money going missing.
Yeah.
Like I said, I keep my stuff out all the time. And yet, no one's messed with it.
Right.
Which is weird in itself, because that means that has to be someone that's cool with me, or at least thinks they're cool with me. Because the minute I find out who it is, if they are cool with me, they won't be for very long.
Right.
Well, it has to be someone that knew she had money in cash. Because like I said, they had to have been looking for the cash, because otherwise her debit card would have been taken.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. Just the cash. And the debit card was in the exact same spot. Another reason I think why they didn't take the debit card was because if people got searched, debit card's easy to know if it's yours or not because it'll have the person's name on it.
Yeah.
So, I think that's another reason why they didn't take the debit card was because they knew that if they got more searched, it would have been found.
Yeah. Then again,
she's the nicest person ever.
Then again, $600 is also pretty easy to be found.
We have ATM on the first floor. So it's not that hard for someone to go up there and get that kind of money out.
But logically, would someone?
No, they were raised.
Yeah.
Or they would go to the bank because the ATM at our job has a fee. The ATM takes a fee of like $3. I would know because that same day the day before money disappeared, after I found out about it, I got what I could off of my card to put in the envelope to get to her to start donation.
Nice.
So
how much were you able to get?
$40. I know it's at $40 because that's all I had on my card without being overdrawn. And I already let my mom know I was getting the money taken off my card. Because I had told her what had happened.
Yeah. Okay, so I can just go straight.
Thing is, though, they had time to take it. Whatever it was, they had time to take it, knowing that she wouldn't be back down though until March.
So, one, it had to be someone who works there.
Definitely, because the only people allowed in that area is people who have a badge. Otherwise, you can't get in there.
Did anyone have their badge stolen?
No. Even if they had the badge stolen, we would know if it wasn't someone that was supposed to be down here because one, only housekeeping, dietary, and maintenance and materials use that area. And yet, it had to have been someone that had access to the break room. Which could literally be anyone because the break room stays open that whole day.
So it's literally accessible to anyone.
Yeah, as long as it's open, as the door is open. the minute the door is closed, you gotta have the code. So at that point, it's anyone who has the code, which leaves out anyone that has the master code. Because the master code is basically used on all doors in 80/20. But each door actually has their individual code. Like, up here on second floor, I think most of the floors is 2011, the year this building of Integris, the Edmonds building, was built. Because that's why the cafe area is called Cafe 2011, because it was built in 2011. Now, they're still adding on to the building, but the actual built date is 2011, which is why it's the code for most other doors. Now, the code to the break room door is 2468. You know, kind of like the trio. 2468. Who do we appreciate?
Yeah.
Easy to remember.
I went to
Now
the
the way to
wrong
remember is 2468. Who
door.
do we appreciate? Sammy! Because Sammy is the one that got home music.
Yeah.
After that, the door was to remain closed. But, basically, literally, it could only be someone that had access to that area from the cafe area or the service elevators, because you need a badge to get down to the cafe floor from the service elevator. The only floor you don't need a badge to get to on the service elevators is the first floor. But if you use the visitor elevators, there's a door from the door I got stuck at and called you and Megan.
Yeah.
And you guys started laughing at me because I left my badge on the inside.
Yeah, I don't remember ever laughing at you, but...
You guys
And it wasn't me and Megan, it was me and Joey.
Well, I said Megan because I showed her that as well.
Oh.
Because I had called her during one of the times I was stuck down there when he was still talking to her. Speaking of the bitch, has she gotten in touch with you since last time?
Since literally a week ago?
Yeah. Has she gotten in touch with you?
No.
Would you tell her?
Would I tell you? Yes. Did I just crash into a tree? Yes. You don't think I'd tell you? I'm what? I'm paying to make you laugh? What?
Oh my gosh. Never mind.
Or I'm causing you pain.
Just forget it. It was a joke anyway, so don't
Oh.
worry about it. I hurt my hand.
Oh.
I
How?
cut on the trash can.
Ooh. Paper cut or?
Hello. Good.
When do you get off?
Supposed to in like 30 minutes, but I'm staying late to finish up in this area. In fact, I have to grab the trash out. Hey, no mess on the floor. You guys did good. You guys did good today. Never mind, I lied.
Never mind, I lied.
I don't know, but you guys were doing so well. I didn't see any messing after this. You told me that stuff, so I'll pick it up. So yeah, I'll bring the envelope up here tomorrow. Oh yeah, definitely. Especially since there's no cameras down now, they can't really tell who took it. I hope so. I just hope there wasn't anyone in housekeeping, because if it was, that's gonna be a problem. I just know it wasn't anyone on night shift, because I'm the only one from night shift that gets here during that time when it was found out it went missing. I'm literally the only one that gets here at that time. Hey, you could have put in that line.
Well, maybe it's sometimes maybe mistake.
Thing is, it was in the same spot as the debit card.
Oh, did they take the card?
Nope, just the cash. Which means that someone had to have known she had it on her. Not a lot of people, apparently, because none of us even knew she had any. Nope. She didn't even tell anyone until I asked her what was wrong, because I thought that she was looking for something frantically in her bag, and that was when we found out. No one knew she had that cash. Ew. Tiring. Wanna go home. Dipshit, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Good.
Good.
I was talking to the doctors, I think.
Nice.
You know, on my first. Speaking of MasterCard, the 3 doors the MasterCard does work on when I was just trying to get into is one of them. So annoying. I don't like having to remember all of the codes. But basically, he was one of the people that is gonna donate some money.
Nice.
So I told him I would bring the envelope up tomorrow. It's in my locker, and it's gonna stay there until someone decides to put money to donate, or I decide to give it to her, which will be next Tuesday.
Nice.
I want to be able to get her at least back some of what went missing.
Yeah.
So, I know it's not going to be all of it, but at least it's some of it.
Was she still able to get her bills paid?
I don't know. She may have had to do what me and my mom did during the holidays. We, especially with the light bill, we had to ask them to put like small payments on it for until the next light bill comes out. Because of the holidays, not a lot of people are able to pay the bills.
Yeah, well,
Especially if
do
you're
not tip. Do not
temp,
tip.
especially if you're with a temp agency, you get paid weekly. It's not a lot of money.
Right.
Like $600 is a full paycheck for most people that work at the temp agencies here.
Yeah.
I know when I started working for temp agencies, I got like $400 a week.
And that's
Maybe a little bit more.
that's who you're working for? Is a temp agency?
No, not anymore. Once I got hired full time by Integris, I no longer work for a temp agency. I used to, but Sammy does. Sammy still works for a temp agency.
Ah.
We want her full time. We want her here full time, but with what happened, she wanted to quit that day.
Oh wow.
Because she's like me, she's she's too trusting.
Yeah.
I went almost 2 years leaving my stuff out, and nothing happened to it. She goes a few months leaving her stuff out, and money gets stolen. And the thing is, the person that took it knew there wasn't any cameras nearby. They had to have known there was no cameras in the break room and no cameras nearby, close enough to show that they were the ones that went into the break room. Which is weird because you would think, if you're new, you would think that those cameras in the break room. Because of where our lockers are. But there's no cameras in there. And the only camera we have is near those doors that I was telling you about. The one you need a badge to get. That's where the only camera is. It's close over to that area, which is why it's hard to see if anyone went to the break room from that.
Yeah.
The only other camera that's down in the basement area is by the docks. So you can't really tell if anyone goes into the break room because there's no cameras near it.
Right.
Or inside it. And someone had to know that fact. The person that did it had to have known. Because I totally thought there were cameras in the break room. I still thought there were cameras in the break room until I talked to Jimmy, and Jimmy said no. My boss told me there wasn't cameras in the break room. But I totally thought there were.
Huh. Well, I'll bet you they're gonna put some up now.
Oh yeah, most definitely. If they don't now, then it's gonna look like they want stuff to get stolen again. What I don't get is after 3 years, the last incident that like this happened 3 years ago.
And they still didn't catch anyone?
I don't think they caught anyone.
What? Did it happen in the same spot? Like, in the same room?
I don't know. I just know the last time something like this happened was 3 years ago. A year before I started working here. Because I started working here almost 2 years ago. It'll be 2 years the day before we find you. Well, 2 days before we find you. And then that's with the temp agency. But 2 years officially will be June 7th.
Nice.
So, it had to have been someone that, one, knew that there would be no cameras in the break room, knew that there wouldn't be any cameras near the break room, and knew that her schedule, which even I don't even know her schedule. Because they had between the end of the morning meeting, which I don't even know when that begins or ends, because again, I'm not part of the morning area.
Right.
But I do know it's between 8 and 9:30. It's between those two times. They have between at least 9:30 to 11, which is when I get here. And Sammy usually doesn't come down for lunch until a little bit later.
You gotta remember though, you came late that other day.
What?
Weren't you late Friday because you had to stay up to watch me?
I wasn't late. I went to go get coffee, yes. But I still got there before 11.
Ah.
I know I got there before 11 because they opened the cafe doors at 11. And right when I got down to the cafe area, they had just opened the doors the minute I got down there. So I know I got down there at 11. Which is how I know I was here between the time it went missing, because they had until she got to the break room, which, again, I met up with her and another housekeeper when I came down with my stuff when I got here that day. I met up with her in the cafe.
And you're sure it's not that other housekeeper that you met up with?
No housekeeper, except for maybe one. There is one iffy person on the housekeeping staff, but no housekeeper was still from this lady. She is like me. She is literally the sweetest person. I would find it very funny if she's not related to us in some way.
Yeah.
Because her and her sister are adopted.
Nice.
So, I would find it very funny if we're not related to her in some way, because she is the most sweetest person ever. And everyone loves her. Just like everyone loves me. She does have issues with two of the dietary staff. With two people in dietary. Thing is, the only person in dietary that I see that uses the break room is Nick. And he told me that day he got there at exactly 11 o'clock. Now,
got it.
Nick is the part that usually puts the stuff away before going into the dietary zone. So, I didn't see him when I got down there. But there is a way for him to get to the dietary area from the back parking lot, because there is a door that you have to badge into in the back parking lot that leads past the break room. Now, a lot of dietary staff has lockers in the break room like we do. The only people that don't have lockers in the break room are materials and maintenance. They have their own lockers. get water stuff. Or to go eat. Or they usually eat in the offices. But the only person that I know for a fact that eats in the break room from dietary is Nick. But he usually goes down to eat around 2. And which makes me think he doesn't usually get here until about 10 to 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
And that day, he told me he got there at 11.
Well, you got there at 11 too, so...
But like I said, there is another way to get to the dietary area. And that's through the back parking lot. But that door passes the break room. So maybe I just didn't see him come in because I don't go that way. You know, my mom drops me off at the main entrance. I don't go through the back entrance.
Yeah.
So I may have not seen him get there. And Nick is the quiet, shy type. He's like you. Sammy's like me, and Nick is like you. He's quiet, he's shy. He doesn't really talk to anyone unless he's really cool, chill with them, basically.
Got it.
So he's a lot like you in that regard.
Okay.
So, basically, like I said, there is one person on morning shift housekeeping that everyone's iffy about. The reason why everyone's iffy about her is because she has been known to say certain things that worry people or make people uncomfortable. So,
like, give me an example.
I don't know. I don't get that vibe from her, but a lot of other housekeepers do. And like I said, I'm not on morning shift, so I don't really know her that well. The only time I see her is on the weekends or when I get here for lunch.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't really talk to her. But the reason why people started thinking it was her that took the money was because usually she's in the break room before I am. She wasn't that day. She came in a little bit later than I did.
That is
the reason is because usually she keeps her stuff out like me and Sammy. Now she keeps it in her locker. That day, she started putting her stuff in her locker the minute she left the break room.
That's
so in the morning
suspicious.
meeting, she also has her favorite spot. Now, we have 3 tables. Sammy sits at the table closest to the door, and with her back towards the wall. So the chair that faces the door. She sits in that chair, the chair that faces the door.
Okay.
The person that a lot of people are thinking it was sits at the second table, which is against the back wall. And she sits with her back against the wall, which gives her a clear mind view of what Sammy does. Like, say, start counting some money in her blue small bag.
Well, like you said, it has to be someone who was behind her.
Exactly. And now she has a lock. The same person has a lock on her locker when she didn't have one for months since she's been here.
Yeah, that's
She
suspicious.
started putting a lock on her locker Saturday.
Yeah, that's not suspicious.
The day after some money is stolen, I get you want to make sure your stuff is locked up, but why not put the lock on the store?
Yeah.
The only reason why she was clear, and yet, here's the thing, she may not actually have been clear. A lot of housekeepers went looking through lockers for Sammy's money, just to see if anyone was stupid enough to put in the purse, or in the locker, just in case it was a housekeeper.
Okay. And?
I told them not to touch any of night shift. I told them not to touch any of the night shift lockers because, one, I'm the only person from night shift that's there at that moment. So none of night shift did it. Because no one from night shift was there.
Right.
But me.
Right.
And they asked for my permission to search mine, and then that's when Sammy and then the other co-worker said I had met up with them at lunch, so it couldn't happen.
But did you at least still let them search?
Oh yeah, I told them they could search. I didn't mind them searching because I know how weird it looks that I got here right as the money gets stolen. But every housekeeper knows me. They know I get here super early. And they know I'm the most trustworthy of them all because I leave my $1,000 laptop sitting out on the table half the time.
It could have been somebody who has a grudge against you trying to set you up.
Thing is, they didn't find anything, and I have the only key to my locker. Because I lost the other key when I worked at Crest.
Oh, do not tip. Do not
I got
tip.
lost during the move.
Do not tip.
When we moved.
Do.
When we moved from my sister's place to our new house, we got lost during the move.
Yeah.
So the only key I have is the key that's on my key ring. Which is why I don't lock up my house keys, because the only key I have to my locker is on that key ring.
Yeah.
So if I lock up my house keys, I lock up the keys to unlock the key. The lock. So, and they all know me. Every housekeeper knows I would never do something like that. I've done it once, and that even then it was on accident. It was from high school. And it was during a time where I was really low, and mistook some earbud headphones as my teacher's headphones, and then once I realized my mistake, I returned them the next day and still got suspended.
Oh, wow.
But it's not on my record anymore because it's been expunged because it happened. I know it happened when I turned 18, but they took it off of my record when I paid the fine for it. And they knew it was a stupid mistake because I'm not like that. And it was a misunderstanding. Even the teachers didn't even want to charge me for it because, again, like I said, they even knew it was a misunderstanding. I didn't realize the name of the school was on the side of the headphones. And once I stood and pointed them out on the bus as I was bringing them home, I realized my mistake, but it was too late to turn the bus around. But yeah, once I learned that mistake, once I learned how easily it was to do the money was taken, so they knew it wasn't me.
Right.
But my record was clean of that because it was a misunderstanding, which is why I was allowed to be hired at a hospital. Because if it was still on my record, I would tell them it was all a misunderstanding, okay? But it wasn't me. And they know that. They know I'm the biggest person other than Sammy. So they knew it wasn't me. But, like I said, it had to have been someone that knew she got the money, knew her schedule, knew that she wouldn't be back down there until closer to lunchtime. And none of us know when Sammy really eats. So sometimes she'll be down there when I'm down there, sometimes she'll be down there like after I get down there. Her eating schedule is weird. So it had to have been someone who knew her schedule, had access to the break room, which everyone did because the door was kept open that day. I am so home, man.
What'd Uncle Herman do?
Why do I have a feeling I know who took the money?
Who was it?
Send a quick text to Bobby or Annette and ask them if Uncle Herman ever took money without asking. You would think the dead wouldn't need money, but if he, and I don't know how he would have thought it was my bag, but you know how Uncle Herman likes to fuck around with us. Like, send a quick text, right quick.
I am.
I could have sworn I put my keys on my top. They're in my pocket.
Has Herman ever taken money?
If they ask why you want to know, just tell them something happened at the job. And if he did, fuck you, Uncle Herman. But, yeah. Everyone was lawfully tracked except for night shift and no one was there. Mine was tracked because I had nothing to hide. The thing is, nothing was in my locker until I put my laptop stuff up anyway, so anything I had out. But yeah, it's a little annoying when that happens too, because who's gonna use that money to pay for her bills?
Yeah. Mom, move.
But, not sure if these cameras have audio on them. If they did, the camera and Cat 5 package was me talking about what happened in high school. So, I don't know if one of the security guards asked to talk to me tomorrow. If the camera has audio.
Well, probably.
Because if it has audio and they ask me about it tomorrow, I'll tell them it was something that happened at school, and it hasn't happened since, and it was something completely different, and it wasn't money.
And you gotta be like, my locker's already been checked, like...
Not only that, you see, no one knows the lockers have been checked, except for housekeeping. Because a security guard didn't check them. The housekeepers did.
Ah.
Morning shift housekeepers check the lockers.
Do I want to go straight? No, I want to turn...
Which is why I think she put a lock on hers. Because I have a feeling she knew her locker was searched. Because she wasn't in there when they were searching the lockers.
Was hers searched?
Yep. Because she didn't have the lock on it that day. Like I said, she put the lock on it the day after.
Were people hand searched? Or was it just lockers that were searched?
Just lockers, just in case someone was stupid enough to put in the locker. Now, if the locker had a lock on it, they didn't touch it, unless the person was there and gave them permission.
Right.
Like me, I gave them my permission to search mine because mine had a lock on it. But like I said, there wasn't really anything in my locker. That combined with I wasn't even here when it was stolen, like I got to here right after most likely after it was stolen, because she was looking for it when I got here. And I was with her and the other coworker. They literally saw me come down from the elevator with the coffee in my hand. So they knew I had just gotten here.
Yeah.
Besides, if I'm gonna leave my shit out, I'm not gonna take someone else's.
Right.
I'm the most trustworthy person here. That works here.
Nice.
Literally, I'm more trusting than other people. Like, a few housekeepers are like, you usually leave your stuff out. Now you lock it up. I'm like, well, because I was told if I don't lock it up, one of my coworkers is gonna hide it. Yeah, one of my coworkers told me if I don't start locking my stuff up because there's a lot of people coming in and out of the break room, and she didn't want my stuff getting taken. She told me to start locking it up or she was gonna start hiding it. So I started locking my stuff up when I wasn't using it. Now, when it's just night shift and I know the people working, I'm gonna leave it out on the table because I don't feel like taking it back out every now and then when I go on my break. I'm gonna leave it on the table.
Right.
Because again, I'm the most trustworthy person here. I'm literally I trust everyone.
Yeah.
Which is my Achilles heel. I trust people too much apparently.
Yep.
So I don't really have an issue with anyone because I trust people. If you don't mess with my shit, I'm not gonna mess with yours. Like, there's no reason for people to go into other people's shit. Now, there is a chance someone and Sammy had the same type of bag, but the minute you go into it and you see an ID that or debit card that does not have your name on it, or realize that this isn't your bag, that's a whole different story.
Right.
I don't think anyone had the same type of bag as her. But like I said, even if I am crashing tomorrow, if the cameras have audio, I wasn't here. I got here literally when the cafeteria opened, and that's all I know. I got here at exactly 11 o'clock. In fact, I was here before 11 because I was up on the first floor talking with the receptionist. So I was even downstairs by 11. Hello?
I'm still here.
I know I saw someone. I thought I saw someone. Hello. How are you? Huh? I cannot hear you. You're so far away. Yeah. They have suspicion of one person, but...
No questions asked.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Like, they had since Friday to say they found it, but didn't take it. You keep it this long, yeah. Yeah, very. I know 3 people's whereabouts were all confirmed for that day. Mine, another housekeeper, and the person whose money was stolen.
So it narrows it down to one person.
No, not really. We have way too many housekeepers on morning shift at least. And then we also share the break room with dietary, maintenance, and materials. Especially since we keep the king door open.
All your bags are in there?
Well, usually we keep them in our lockers.
She didn't?
She's like me. She's more trusting of the people like I am. And I leave my laptop out and no one touches it. Which is weird because I've been leaving my stuff out for almost 2 years. She's been leaving her stuff out for at least a couple of months. And none of my stuff goes missing, but her money ends up missing. Which makes me a little iffy with people that know me particularly. Because 2 years I've been leaving my stuff out. 2 months, a couple of months, she's been leaving her stuff out. And yet, none of my stuff ever goes missing. But money goes missing from her. Thing is, no one knew she had the money until she told us it was missing. And even then, she didn't bring it up. I'm the one that asked her what was wrong. So... yeah, hopefully. Yeah, hopefully someone wakes What was I saying, by the way?
Something about Herman.
No, I've been off of that topic. Basically, the person that took it has to have one known whole schedule, which, again, not everyone knows, because, like I said, her schedule is weird. 2, knew that there wouldn't be any cameras in the break room. And all around the break room, and always around the break room. And 3, knew that she had the money, which would be easy to know if someone saw her get from the ATM, because she got from the ATM here on the first floor. Now, there is a way to see someone using the ATM, but you have to walk past the vending machines, like into the ER area.
Yeah.
Which no one would really do unless they were going into the waiting rooms to clean it.
Right.
So, or sit behind her during the meeting. Because like I said, she was counting it in her bag. She didn't have it out. So, unless you were sitting behind her, you wouldn't be able to tell what she was doing.
Right.
Only one person likes to sit in that spot. And really, she hasn't been sitting there. Which I've noticed was weird.
Yeah.
So, coupled with the fact that she no longer sits in that spot, she now has the lock on her locker, and she puts stuff away now.
She's my prime suspect.
She's every morning housekeeper's primary suspect too. Because it doesn't add up.
By now, though, her knowing that...
Had the lock for a while, why not put it on the floor? Why wait until Saturday to put it on?
Yeah.
If you had the lock for a while. Moving seats. I understand that. Not a lot of people like to sit in certain spots after a while. Thing is, the minute she was in the break room when I asked Sammy what was wrong, because she was starting to freak out. The minute Sammy brings up that someone stole $600 from her, this housekeeper didn't even bat eye or ask anything. She just says, "Whoa, that's a lot of money."
Huh.
Which is weird, because me and Denise, the other housekeeper that I met up with, the one that I met up with that was in the cafe with Sammy.
Yeah.
Sammy what's wrong because she stopped freaking out until I asked. This other housekeeper just had her head laying on her arm with her stuff next to her. Minute Sammy brings up what was stolen, she mentions, well, that's a lot of money, and then nothing, just stays laying down, doesn't ask anything else.
Huh. That is weird.
And then the minute Sammy leaves to go talk to Kate about what was going on in the boss, which is Jimmy, she gets up, puts her stuff in her locker, which she has never done until that day, and then leaves.